I've been attempting to film this video for a hot hour. This is the intro that we are going with. I don't care what happens. I don't care if my shirt magically just flies off my body. You guys are gonna get boobs in the intro. So it is time to do a chit chat, get ready with me. A lot of you asked me to do a tutorial on the eye look that I was wearing in my May favorites, which was like a sunset kind of look. It was like coppery and red and gold. So instead of doing a tutorial, which I feel are very impersonal, I don't know, I'm gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me. It's pretty much the same thing. I have a bruise. I don't know where it came from. It doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't, I don't know, I'm sorry that it's there. Maybe we'll cover it up, I don't know, but I mean, it's already out, showing its face to the world. Let's get started. For the love of God, would you just get started? Okay, so I have my moisturizer on. I'm gonna start out with Monistat. This is just the primer that I have been loving. I already put it on my inner thighs, now it's going on my face. I have not put it on my inner thighs, but you know what? Kind of thinking about it. For foundation, I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match. I'm going to use W6, but I think this might be a little bit dark, but we'll make it work. And as always, I'm going to use my Sigma F80 flat top. Woo! It's a little dark, but once I do my concealer, it tends to really lighten up the overall look of my face, so I think we'll be okay. So maybe that's not too dark for me. I am going to try to cover this little guy up a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm starting out as usual with my Benefit Erase Paste. Let me grab my brushes. Erase Paste with an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. Some things will change, but some things just stay the same. Sorry. I feel like these videos are so repetitive, but I do have some new stuff to show you guys. I got two new, what are they called? Bronzer, hang on. These little bronzer like cream sticks from Maybelline. They're two of the new summer ones. So I'm gonna try those out. And I've been really into my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Like I have my MAC Pro Longwear and I still want to use these. I just love them. You guys know the drill. Light, pale, and then I put a little medium on. Looking like a warrior princess. Little bit of medium. It is so gorgeous out today. I should be outside doing yard work. I cleaned my room, like really good. I went through my closet. I got rid of 3 enormous garbage bags full of clothing. And then I went out last night and bought some more clothing. Do you guys ever do that? You get rid of clothes and then you're like, oh, well now I can just buy more things because I got rid of stuff. It's not the right way to think, but I think it's how women are programmed. Alrighty, so for powder, I've been using, I know it's boring because I used it last time, but I've really been liking my Nars translucent light reflecting setting powder, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm going to set my concealer. And I dab it. You don't want to rub it because then you're going to move your concealer around and kind of take it away. So just dab it. So I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I tell you guys all the time it takes me really long to do my brows. So it is $2.25. $2.25. Not that you guys can see that. Let's see how long it takes me. I'll be back. These are the biggest eyebrows ever. The biggest eyebrows of life. I feel like Is it Bert or Ernie that has the, like, massive... By the way, it's 3:05. Don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. Judge me. I deserve it. What? Okay, moving on to eyeballs. Oh, you know what? I didn't prime my eyes, so I'm going to use my Nars Pro Prime. So boring. We've been through this. How many times? Priming the eyeballs, and then we're going to get into the fun stuff. Okay, so I just have my Naked palette. I'm going to take Naked and just run it through my crease. Just any matte brown, and I'm using an E35 from Sigma. Let's get it together here, girl. Just slap that in the crease. Don't be careful. Oh my god, I'm really going to town on this crease. I don't know why that was so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. I am in a mood today, you guys. Moving on to the Sunset palette. Are you kidding me right now? Moving on to the Marc Jacobs Siren palette. I am going to take this gold shade on my finger, and I'm going to put this on the inner part of my lid. I would say like the inner half. I just spit on myself. And fingers work best, people. Get your minds out of the gutter, but use your fingers. And get it the whole way into that inner corner. And then on another finger, can you guys see? Every time I zoom you in too close, it gets blurry. So hopefully we're close enough. Taking my middle finger, I'm taking this copper shade right here. Gorgeous. And I'm putting this on the outer half of my lid, kind of overlapping it over that gold shade. Next, I am going to take a Sigma E25. Oh, mine are all dirty. Dang it. I'm going to use the dirty one, sorry. And I'm going to take this red shade, and just a little bit. And I'm going to put this in the outer part of my crease. And kind of on the outer part of my lid, like the outer V. Starting out very gently. We don't want to go crazy because it's red after all. Just in the outer part. And it's going to look a little wonky at first. Like, it doesn't look great yet, but we'll get there. Next, I'm going to take this same brush with the red on it. And I'm kind of going to blur this line here very gently. Now I'm going to take Dark Horse from the Naked palette. This, it's like a taupey gold shade. You guys know, you guys always know. Taking that on that same brush that we just used, putting it in the same spot that I just put that red shadow. But very light, using a very light hand. Now I'm going to take what should be a not used brush, a clean one. This one's a little bit used. And I'm just going to start blending this out. Going to take that same brush that I used the red and the brown shadow, not taking any more product on the brush. And I'm just going to go back in there. Now, since I feel that I lost some color on my lid, I'm going to go back over the copper just right here on the outer part, but not the whole way to the edge because I want to keep that like reddish color on the very outer V. And then same with the gold. Go back over that gold. Taking that brush again. This is just kind of like you're just layering. Going back over just that line, kind of blurring that line. And then just blend it until it's where you want it to be. Okay, now we're ready for the lower lash line. So going into that copper shade, I'm going to press this right on my lash line. On the outer half. And then same brush, I'm going into the gold shade. And I'm going to press this on the inner part. And then going into the red shade, same brush, I'm going to press this on the very outer. So pretty much the same thing that we did up top we're doing on the lower lash line, like color-wise. So I'm going into Creep, which is just a black shadow. And I'm gonna do like a baby, tiny, super light wing. You'll see. I don't like liquid liner. I just don't like it, but I like this. Now I'm going to take that angled brush with a little bit of black shadow and just thicken up my lash line. Now, of course, as I say all the time, if you guys are into liquid liner or gel liner, do whatever you like. I just prefer to take a shadow and kind of just smudge it and like thicken up my lash line. I'm going to take this white shade right here and put this on my inner corner. I'm going to curl my lashes and put mascara on, and then I'll probably go back in and play around a little more, which is what I usually do. I'm using Benefit Highbrow, by the way. Now, after I do my mascara, I usually go back in and kind of like deepen things up, if I could find my brush. So I'm going to take this crusty brush and just go in here, and I think I want a little bit more of like the reddish shade. So I'm going to go back into this reddish color. I am going to use Altai, my Nars Matte Multiple. I'm going to start out with this. I'm going to contour a little bit. So I'm going to use Tarte's Park Avenue Princess. This is kind of dark. I'm going to be gentle because I don't want it to be too crazy. Oh, my baby's home. For blush, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Visible Lift in Rose Gold Lift. And this is like, it's not squishy like the Maybelline bouncy ones, but it has a different feeling to it. Like, it's not just a powder. And I just apply this with any blush brush. I just kind of go in there. And this is pretty because it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it's not sparkle. I just think it'll kind of match the eye look. You can never have too much sheen going on. Okay, and then I'm going to try out this highlighter. I have two of them. I got bronzed. I have bronzed, blonde, and subtle bronze. I think I'm going to use subtle bronze. They're very similar. I'll pop a close-up in. This one looks more like a, I don't know, a highlighter color to me. So I'm just going to dab this one. Whoa! I didn't think it was going to have that much. Oh, snaps. I think I went a little overboard. But we'll be okay. Jeez. Now I gotta match up this side. And then I'm gonna take my YSL Rouge Volupte #1, and it's just a really pretty nudie pink. could have went kind of peachy on the lips, but I have a gloss I want to use. And I think that this will help kind of bronze things up. My Tarte Park Avenue Princess lip gloss. This is a new product to Tarte, and I like it. It has a little bit of gold shimmer in it, but it's really pretty. The applicator's weird though. It's a doe foot applicator, but it has a big bump in the middle. It's kind of funky. I like it. I like it, I like it. So now what is left to do? I think we did everything. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 2. Alright guys, so that is it for today's look. I will zoom you guys in so you can see my eyes up close. I guess I should have did that by now. So there you can see the eyes. And it kind of is like a sunset. Because you have the gold going to like the orange to the copper. Simple lips. And everything else I tried to keep simple but still like a little bronzy and summery. So yeah, I like it. Alright guys, so thank you so much for getting ready with me. So many of you wanted to see this look. I hope I didn't disappoint. It's pretty much exactly the same as it was in my May favorite. This makeup, I just spilled something on myself. I just spilled some powder all over my lap. Anyway, this Marc Jacobs palette, I know it looks like a pregnancy test when I hold it up. A lot of you have told me that. I love it. I've talked about it in my May favorites. Go watch that video if you want to see. I'm not going to bore you with it now, but it is like the best summer palette. So, yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!
These eyebrows. I kind of like them now though. Do they match? Do we match? I think we might match. Probably not, but in my head they match. Don't you tell me otherwise. Don't you dare. Oh my god, I have dove. I dove off. I dived off. I dove off at the deep end. I dove into the deep end. You know what, you bitches have a lot of nerve. Telling me that I was blaming farts on the dog? He was really farting. I swear. You know I will tell you guys straight up. If I fart, I'll be like, oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I played with my farts. No, don't. That's your child. You have the mentality of a 7-year-old. Not even a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old. But your eyeshadow looks amazing. You used that one already. You cannot use it again. I got a new shirt. Do you guys like it? It's super cute. Look. Cute, cute, cute. Sorry, I didn't iron it because I knew you would only see this part of it. But now I just showed you the rest of it. I kind of shot myself in the foot on that one, didn't I? Your fingers are always your best friend. Oh my god. I'm asking for it. I am asking for it. Nope. Not gonna do it. You cannot make me because I know that 99% of your dirty minds are gonna go right down that gutter. You little dirtbags. Yeah. You, and you back there. All of ya. I just asked Nick if he would help me do yard work. And Nick, why don't you tell everybody what you said? No. Why did you say no? Because I don't want to. But I need help. What do you gotta do? Cut the grass, lay down mulch, flower some flower beds. I'll help. With mowing that on. I need help pulling weeds. No, I don't like pulling weeds. You don't get to choose what you do. I should. Well, you don't. But it's a free country. But it's not a free house. This house is not a democracy. It is a... What's the word? It's ruled by me, so shut up and do what I say. And they laugh. I have no control. I've lost all control. Get out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye to you also. Quit stalking me, you freaks.